Is this Jose Mourinho's favourite fish and chip shop? Fishy Delicious Part 2 has taken me to Maria's Fish and Kebabs in Battersea. When I walked in and scanned the venue, the place was looking a bit dated, I can't lie, but then I saw Mr. Mourinho on the wall, and if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for the Don. I scanned the menu and knew what I was getting. I placed my order with the fish man. Cleanliness on the table was not an issue. I ordered the medium collar chips. I also grabbed the mixed shish kebab, 2 sauces and a drink. If you're not sticking on top of your chips, so onion vinegar and regular vinegar, then you're a madman. They had run out of the homemade tartar sauce, so I used the next best thing, and I was impressed with how clean their vinegar bottles and salt shaker was. By this point, blood, I was being so cack-handed. I couldn't get that fish onto my fork because it was so flaky. And when I finally did manage to take my first bite, that cod was leng still. The fish tasted fresh with a very delicate fishy flavour. The batter was light and crispy, but by this point my fork was proving useless, so I had to use my fingers. Next up were the chips dipped into the curry sauce. Bro, that curry sauce was thick and flavoursome. The chips had a light crisp on the outside and were fluffy on the inside. Next up was the mixed shish kebab dipped into the garlic sauce. I took my first bite and will I, fam? I had to grab that plate and then vacate. The lamb shish in this was something special. It had a deep, rich, smoky flavour, had been seasoned beautifully. There was a light, crispy char on the outside, and yet it was so tender on the inside. The chicken, again, had been well marinated and was dank. I washed everything down with this very refreshing beverage. I'm going to rate the fish and chips I had today a respectable 7.5, the mixed shish an 8.5, so overall, I'm giving these men an 8 out of 10.